Hey guys, Bluebridge here, and tomorrow we take on Nottingham Forest. And in today's video, I'm going to be saying why we shouldn't expect another goal fest. So let's get into it. Yeah, so we've been spoiled as Chelsea fans. Goals galore. We've hit 5 against Barrow, 4 against Brighton, and another 4 against Ghent. And that's the home games. We hit 3 against West Ham as well. So we've been banging in goals. We are actually the top goal scorers in the Premier League with 15 goals. But tomorrow it may be a different test for us. And why? Because Nottingham Forest have conceded the second least amount of goals. Liverpool have only conceded 2 goals this season, and we got them coming up soon too. And you've got Arsenal, Fulham, Tottenham, and Nottingham Forest, who've only conceded 5 goals out of their 6 matches. So that's less than a goal a game. So we've seen the way that Nottingham Forest set up. Nuno Espirito, he sets his size up really solid. And if you watch that game against Liverpool, really organised at the back, ably led by that Milenkovic and the Brazilian guy who we were after in the summer. And they got a familiar face at the back as well. Oleana is there for them. So they've got a steady back line with a good goalkeeper as well, the Belgian keeper Sellers. So they are quite hard to break down. And so it's going to be a different test for us because we haven't faced an organised low block team at all this season. West Ham under Moyes used to be like that, but now they've got a new manager. They didn't pose us as many problems defensively. So Palace were quite organised at the back. We failed to break them down on more than one occasion. So Forest, the game plan, similar to Liverpool, sit back, and they've got some good guys on the break, and none other than our former player Callum Hudson-Odoi, who's in the rich vein of form, scored against us last season. He does that trademark of cutting in from the left and curling the ball with his right. Everyone knows it, but nobody seems to be able to stop him at the moment. So I hope our defenders are switched on for that, and let's not get hit by that sucker punch from Hudson-Odoi. They're decent at set plays as well. So this one is going to be a little bit tougher. The crowd is going to call for patience with the crowd. But one thing I liked about Enzo Maresca's press conference was that he says that he's quite flexible. A lot of people thought that this guy was a stubborn manager who stuck to one way of playing and pragmatic. But he says, depending on the opposition, he finds different solutions. So he's willing to be flexible in his tactics, which is good to see. So, and a lot of people are still not giving this guy credit. What more can this guy do to get credit from the fan base? He's in line for the manager of the month this month, and it's no surprise. Obviously, last month actually, because we're now in November. But it's no surprise because we've picked up the most league points out of any other club in our run to 4th place. So on Sunday, I'm expecting a hard game. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to watch it either because my son's playing and I'm officiating, running the line for that, so I won't be able to watch the game. So I think I'll be able to catch the last half an hour. So I'm hoping that it's worth watching, and those who are going or watching it online have a good entertaining game, because I'll have to rewatch it, and I don't like rewatching games if we don't do well. But if I'm going to do a review on it, I'll have to rewatch it so that I can then do a proper review after the game has ended. And the thing is as well, a lot of people, during our bad spell, were saying, where is the Chelsea gone? We need our Chelsea back. And some people are now saying we're getting our Chelsea back. But the older ones like me will remember a time when we played Nottingham Forest. It was an away match, 1991. What was the score? Nottingham Forest 7, Chelsea 1. So that's a Chelsea that used to be around back in the day. It was only after Vialli took over in the late 90s, that we started to see a successful Chelsea. So it was before Roman, but in the 90s, we weren't, Nottingham Forest were better than us. And that's the reality. So in the 80s, we weren't as good. You know, I think we got promoted with Nottingham Forest in the 1978 season, I think, and then they went on to win back-to-back trophies and titles. No, one title actually, and then back-to-back European Cups, as they were called at the time. And I think when we went up, we ended up going straight back down again, and we didn't go up again for another 4 years, 83, 84 under John Neal, I believe. So, and I said I think we got thrashed 6-0 by them as well in one of those seasons. So it wasn't all rosy for Chelsea. So that's what I'm saying to a lot of the fan base now, you know, who thought in the last 2 years were bad. Try supporting them in the 80s and 90s. That's when it was bad. But times are hopefully changing, and I'm hoping it would be changing with a great result against Nottingham Forest this time. Not a tight 1-0 or 2-0. So let's try and get a 4-5, 6-0 against Nottingham Forest. I'm being a bit optimistic there, but you never know. You know, everyone's confidence is high, and Chelsea are doing well at the moment. And just one final thing before I go on in the press conference, some reporter had a cheek to ask Maresca, it was a bit of chaos and there was a lot of noise around Chelsea at the beginning of the season, and why do you think it's not the case anymore? Obviously the fact that we're winning, but who creates the noise? Who creates the chaos? Is it Enzo Maresca who creates it, or is it the journalists, the same journalists who asked the question? Think about it, eh? They're the ones who look up negative stories, and they're the ones who try to make us into a laughing stock. So I'm hoping that this season will be the turning point, that we're starting to see this process, trust the process. We're starting to see the process. I keep saying I'm not getting carried away. We've taken each game as it comes, and this game against Nottingham Forest is going to prove to be a massive test for us, because it will show us have we got what it takes to break down stubborn defences. So what do you guys think? Are you excited about this game with Forest? Are you a bit nervous? Do you think we're going to get a result? Now, there's a couple in our fan base thinking that we're going to lose this one or draw. Do you think, is there positivity still there, or are you still a bit cautious on this one? I'd love to know what your comments are, so stick your comments in the section below, and don't forget, as always, just smash that like button, share the content, and hit that bell notification if you haven't done so already, so you can be notified every time I make a new video. So enjoy your weekend. I'll see you back here on Sunday. Hopefully we'll have a smile on our face after a positive victory. So up the Blues. So come on, let's go.